it's Marvin Red here, and I am fancy today. I have my church pants on because I'm going to my rehearsal in like 30 minutes for my reception into the Episcopal Church, which is happening tomorrow on Sunday. So I'm pretty excited, but I wanted to get this video out today on Saturday because this is the Smartdoll Dollfie Dream Smackdown. No. Okay, I'm gonna compare the two dolls. So I'm gonna get them undressed. So you'll see like doll boobies and stuff, which is, I know, very offensive. But these are my two ladies, and Mika looks way taller because she's in roller skates, but I'm gonna undress them, and then I'm gonna compare them for you so that you can see what's going on. What are you doing, Red? Red, what are you doing? My dog is like running into walls and stuff. But yes, I'm going to undress them and compare them for you, and we'll see how it goes. Oh, that's Red. I'm glad you all got to see that. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I did get them both undressed and their wigs off. So, I'm going to show you all about their bodies and stuff like that, but I did want to tell you I did receive my Dollfie Dream secondhand, and I did get my Smartdoll straight from the website. So, I can't compare Volks and Culture Japan, which are the two companies that make them. Culture Japan makes Smartdoll and Volks makes Dollfie Dream. But I can compare like what they came with and how they came and stuff like that. So I will start with the Dollfie Dream. And I don't know if I said this, but I do know a lot more about Smartdoll than I do about Volks. So can't really speak on the two different companies, but anyway, this is my Hatsune Miku Dollfie Dream, and I will put the body type up here because I know that Dollfie Dream does have several different body types. She is in, I also don't know what skin color she's in because I got her secondhand, so I didn't have all of like the information, but she's super pale, like she's paler than me, and that's saying something. I know that Volks does only like very light skin tones. I know they have in the past done some tan skin tones, but they were limited releases, and they did the Dollfie Dream Icons, which were fantasy colors, but unfortunately their joints did not match the color of the vinyl, and I know a lot of people were upset by that. So this is her. She came as a full set Hatsune Miku. So she came with face up and eyes, which if I'm not mistaken, all Dollfie Dreams come with face up, eyes, and panties. So here were the panties she came with. They're like really well made. They're really cute. And they've got like this lace around them. So they're super duper cute. But since she was a full set, she also came with her whole outfit. And she came with a Dollfie Dream box and paperwork. So that is what Hatsune Miku came with. And this is my Smartdoll Oceana. So all Smartdolls, I know more about Smartdoll. All Smartdolls come with a wig, face up, eyes, a stand, and a bra and panty set. So her bra and panty set, so Smartdolls come with different colors, and you never know which panty set color you're gonna get. So she came with this gorgeous like dark purple sports bra and panties, and there's tape around them that says, "With Smartdoll, the future is in your hands." So that's cool. Miku didn't come with a bra set, so I enjoy that Smartdoll comes with a bra. As I said, Smartdoll also comes in a bag instead of a box. So they come in this canvas bag that says keep calm and carry a Smartdoll. And they also come with paperwork, but not as much paperwork as the Dollfie Dream comes with. As I said, Smartdoll also comes with a stand. So as you can see in the back of her body, she does have this hole, which is the stand port. And she comes with a stand that is the same color as her skin tone. And what you do is you stick it right back in there, and then you pull it out, and it gives the doll a tripod effect. And you can also swing it from side to side to hide it behind the legs for photographs. You don't want to put it all the way in. Don't stick it all the way in. But that is that. You can also get a special stand from the company that is called the Swingy Clickety Click stand, and it gives you like more just range on the stand. So I also have one of those. Oceana is in the tea skin tone. So Smartdoll offers 4 skin tones at the moment. They offer cinnamon, which is closer to my skin tone, tea, which is a mid-range skin tone, and cocoa, which is a dark skin tone. And then they also offer interstellar blue. As of right now, it's not going to be offered forever, and they also did used to have a milk skin tone, which was probably closer to my Dollfie Dream skin tone, but milk has been discontinued. But they have like a very nice range of skin tone. They have really light, medium, and pretty dark. So, and those are available all the time. So you can get your Smartdolls in a variety of skin tones at all times, which I think is really cool. I really like that. So I guess we are going to be on to the review part. So, of like the actual dolls. Standing side by side, it looks like the Dollfie Dream is about a centimeter or so taller than my Smartdoll. I don't know if you can like tell on the camera, but if I look right behind them, it does look like she's about a centimeter taller. The Smartdoll body looks definitely more mature and feminine. Obviously, Dollfie Dream does have like the Dynamite body, but just comparing this body, like the structure of the body, not even looking at the breasts, the structure of the body is like I don't want to say chubbier, but I mean it kind of is a little bit chubbier. She's got kind of like a tummy working, where Smartdoll's is very like toned. You can especially see it in their feet and hands. The Dollfie Dream feet are definitely like a little bit chubbier, as you can see. And the hands are also on Dollfie Dream, I find to be a little more childlike. So please excuse, this has to do with the character that I've given this doll. She's got red marks on her, and all of my dolls have this little house tattoo, so that's not from the company or anything like that, just to let everyone know. So I will start with the heads and go down, I guess. So let's stand you two girls up. I don't even know how I'm gonna do this. Okay, so for Smartdoll, you pinch the neck and you pull up on the head like that, and it's pretty easy to get on and off. And Dollfie Dream, you do the same thing, but I noticed the little skeletons inside are different. The Smartdoll, actually, when you push down a little bit, you can see there is a little silicone kip in here, which actually holds the head. I'll put her head back on. Holds the head pretty well from like swiveling around, which is really nice. And I've noticed on my Dollfie Dream, her head like moves around, like you can like see it moves around really easy. I don't know if that's from her being secondhand, but there is no silicone kip in there, so that may be why. It's not like she's like spinning Head of Doom or anything, but it does, like, if I like put her on her side, sometimes her head will like snap to the side like that. But their heads both like stay on really nicely. Oops, oh my gosh, her foot. Okay, so moving on to the neck poseability, or the head poseability. So Dollfie Dream, they can look up. Ooh, they got a good up and down, and their heads do move a little bit side to side from this joint right here. This joint does move in theory, this one right here, but the vinyl is so hard, or either the skeleton is so loose, that it doesn't really hold it like that. but you do get movement from this joint up here. And the Smartdoll is kind of the opposite, actually. They don't have much movement from this, where the head connects to the neck, but they have just fantastic movement from the internal skeleton joint right here. So she can go down and up, and she can move side to side from that joint right down there. Then you have the arms, and you want to squeeze the neck, the chest, and pull out like this. And I will keep the arm out to do the arm posing with you guys. Dollfie Dream, you do the same thing. There we go. So I will come up closer to the camera and show you the two arms. So the Dollfie Dream arm and the Smartdoll arm. Yeah, so Dollfie Dream's a little, is it? No, they look about the same size, but you can tell that the Smartdoll arm is a lot thinner and more like tube-like than the Dollfie Dream arm, which has a little more definition in it. So it kind of just depends what you like. So as you can see, well, as you'll be able to see, the elbow joints are actually quite similar. So what you will get is when you're pulling it, the joint will pop out from the outside to be able to give it that double jointedness, which is awesome as well on the Smartdoll. Okay, sorry, I was doing it the wrong. Don't bend your Smartdoll arms the wrong way. Oh my gosh, Marvin. But when you bend them out, you can see a joint pops out as well. And for both of these girls, you will need to reset the joint. So resetting the joint entails pulling it back out to straight and, oops, popping it in. Oh my gosh, go in. There we go. Popping it in, and the Dollfie Dream is a little easier to do, but as I said, the Dollfie Dream is older, so it may be that. But you want to reset both the joints so they are back to this, just seeing the circle. So, onto the hands. I definitely prefer the Smartdoll hands over the Dollfie Dream hands, just because I feel like they do have a little bit more personality. And these are both the standard hands. I do have option hands for both of them, but I will just be reviewing the standard hands. So for the Dollfie Dream, it's really hard to remove the hands on the Dollfie Dreams. They're like, oh, they're on there so hard. Okay, you can't, it's hard. You're gonna have to blow dry it. So what I do when I need to remove her clothing is I just pull her wrist peg out, and then pop it back in. My only quarrel with that is you do sometimes get something called peg exhaustion, which is when you pull a peg out, put it in, pull it out, put it in a whole bunch of times. Sometimes the friction over time does lessen, which is totally fine. Sometimes if I do get peg exhaustion in my dolls, I throw a little bit of Tamiya thin cement on top and it bulks it out a little bit, or you can wrap a little bit of washi tape around it, stick it back in, and it'll be fine. But I would prefer being able to just pop the hand off the joint, which is what you do with Smartdoll. So I will hold the wrist joint and then I just pull it off, and it comes right off like that. And it's super awesome, and I really like that, especially since Dollfie Dreams and Smartdolls do come with so many extra hands. They don't come with, you can purchase separately, so many different extra hands that I would really like if my Dollfie Dreams hands came off as easily as my Smartdoll hands. And when I say they come off easily, they're not gonna like fly off, right? You do have to pull them. See? But yeah. So let me pop. And so what you want to do when you pop them back in is hold this and just pop it in. Wait for the little click. And with Dollfie Dream, you do the same thing. You really want to support their skeletons when you are taking things on and off of the body, just because they are built for play. Obviously, both of these dolls are built for play, but gentle play, obviously, adult play. But you do still want to be careful with them because they are, at the end of the day, only made of plastic. So I will put her arms out, and we are going to get into the torso mobility, which again, I feel like Smartdoll wins for torso mobility. But so she can move forward. She can do a little bit more back. And then side to side. It's not bad. It's not bad. She does have one mid-torso joint. Her tummy's just so cute. Oh my goodness. But she has one mid-torso joint, which I honestly, I don't mind the aesthetic of a mid-torso joint. I don't really need my dolls to look like they're like people. So if she's like in a bikini or something, I don't mind the mid-torso joint. It doesn't bother me. It may bother you though. And if it does bother you, I would recommend the Smartdoll because her joint is right under her chest. So when she's in like a bra and panties or a bikini, you don't see that joint. So her stomach is uninterrupted. I will now do the poseability for Smartdoll. So Smartdoll does have a different internal skeleton than Dollfie Dream. And if I could put photos here, if I can find them, I would love to do that. Smartdoll has a spine, like a human spine in there, which gives her crazy mobility. So side, and it can do every pose in between, obviously, like, you know, but to side. And then my favorite, she can do, got my vinyl caught a little bit, back and forward. So I don't know if you'll be able to see in there. You know what? I'll actually take, you know what? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm gonna take everything off. Look at that. So this is the Smartdoll spine. Isn't that so cool? And you can see Smartdoll on the inside. It actually has who quality checked it and who did all the stuff with this specific doll on the little stickers inside. So that's really cool. For Dollfie Dream, this is the internal skeleton, and it actually looks closer to an Obitsu doll skeleton. So you do have the mobility here, but it's just it's not as good. In my humble opinion, the mobility isn't as great in the upper torso as the Smartdolls have. That being said, some people like don't really care about the mobility as much as they do about the aesthetics, which is where, you know, you would just need to pick which one you think looks better, right? Or if you really want a character doll, like Hatsune Miku, you would want to go with Volks, right? Or if you wanted a darker skin tone, you would want to go with Smartdoll. So it kind of depends on what is more important to you in your dolls. So got Miku back together. It's weird calling them their sculpt names because I always call them their character names. It also is much easier to put a Smartdoll back together. I feel like that was difficult a little bit. And then we are going to move on to the lower body. And there is something, so I think that the hip mobility, Dollfie Dream wins this competition. So I will show you. And just, I'll show you. I'll move her arms up, and I will move her arms up. So, if you look at them from the side, it would appear that Smartdoll, and they are standing all the way straight up. You might be like, Marvin, move Oceana's legs back a little bit. They don't. This is how they stand. She does not go back any more than that, okay? If you spread her legs out, you can get her to stand back a little bit more, but with legs together, this is how she stands. And this is how Dollfie Dream stands. So it does appear that your Smartdoll has a condition called lordosis, which I appreciate. Smartdoll, the creator of Smartdoll, Danny Chu, he talks all the time about inclusivity, and he has like hearing aids for his dolls, inhalers, ostomy bags, prosthetic legs, and I appreciate the representation for lordosis in the dolls because I suffer from lordosis. It's painful. It's painful. But she does look like she has lordosis, and I like that because I have lordosis. I just thought that was silly. But your Dollfie Dream will stand up straighter, and your Smartdoll will look more like she's doing like an Instagram pose. So depends what you like. Your Dollfie Dream will sit all the way forward, even slouch forward a little bit, one might say. While your Smartdoll will not. So her legs will go to about here. So she will be leaning back. But you can remedy this by just moving her torso forward a little bit. I know it doesn't look the best without clothes on. I usually have clothes on my dolls, so it doesn't really bother me, but that is how it is. So I think if we're competing, the Dollfie Dream definitely wins for hip mobility, but Smartdoll wins for inclusivity of the disease that I have. So we are getting down to the knees. The knees do go back a little bit more than 90 degrees. So these dolls, both of them are single jointed in the knees, and I would say Dollfie Dream goes back about the same, a little more than 90 degrees. And then Dollfie Dream feet go down and up. So let's compare which one goes more down and more up. Oh, okay. Smartdoll definitely wins on the up category. Let's see down. They both go down pretty well, I would say. I think Smartdoll goes down a little bit more, but yeah. And I guess we could look inside the head caps. So what you do, I'm gonna take the heads off for this just because it might be a little easier. You hold it and you pinch. And you pull. You pinch and you pull. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, that's hot glued in. I don't think I've ever opened Mika's head. They both. Mika has her. I'm sorry. That's her character's name. Is Mika. The Dollfie Dream. I've never opened the Dollfie Dream's head. So Smartdoll, the same thing. You pinch the cap. You pull it out. That was a little easier. But oh, I don't think I've ever opened either of their heads. Actually, they both have their default eyes. That looks really nice in there. Huh. Okay, so inside the heads, you can see. I don't know. The mechanism for the neck looks pretty much the same. That's what it is from the back. Oh, sorry. Am I putting it a little too close? I apologize. With the Dollfie Dream, their eyes are actually hot glued in. I'm personally not going to change her eyes. I really like them, but that is, for me, that is a downside. I don't really like that. Because it is really hard to change them. But the Smartdolls are, oops, like tacked in, like, I don't know if it's like poster tack type of deal. They're eye puttied in, like a BJD. So you can change them. Yeah, I prefer that. Just because I like to customize. Well, I haven't customized these ones, but usually I like the option to customize them. I customize most of my dolls. These ones I just really liked how they were, but I do tend to enjoy to customize my dolls, so. Okay, the Dollfie Dream's harder to get on. Okay, come on. Okay, there we go. It wasn't too difficult, but it was definitely a little harder to get on. I hope this was informational. I hope that it helped you, like maybe if you're trying to decide between the two dolls. I think they're both really great dolls, honestly. If I did have to pick a favorite, I would say that my Smartdoll is my favorite sculpt and posing and body wise. Again, I can't speak to the companies. I do really like Culture Japan. I think their clothes are really nice. I think they have really cool option hand parts. I really like basically all their sculpts. I do find that the Dollfie Dreams tend to be more like 90s anime aesthetic, where Smartdolls tend to be more 2000 like 2010s 2020s anime aesthetic, which I did kind of grow up more. I'm 23 right now, and I started watching anime when I was in like middle school, so I did start watching anime in the 2010s, so I am I'm partial to the more recent anime style compared to the older anime style, so that might be part of it. But I do really enjoy both these dolls, and I think they would be really good options for you, just kind of depending on what you want out of a doll. Hi, I did want to come in and say that I did look up the prices for a standard Dollfie Dream and a standard Smartdoll. So a standard Smartdoll right now is 52,000 yen, which to USD at the moment is $426. USD. So, and then Dollfie Dream standard models, I see one for 504 USD, 526 USD, 515 USD. And it looks like at the moment, actually, Dollfie Dreams do come with a little bit more than just the underwear. So as I said, Mika was old, and she was a full set, so she came with a little bit different stuff. But I'm looking at the Dollfie Dream website right now, and it does look like they come with the panties and this little slip-over dress, and then a wig, face up, and eyes for their standard models. If I am not mistaken, it says, okay, includes doll, wig, slip dress, and shorts. So that is what the Dollfie Dream includes. I'm sorry for getting it wrong. I just wanted to correct myself. Sasha, what are you doing?